Welcome into Meta Madness, day number 2 of the playoffs. We have 2 best of 3s and a best of 5 today in the upper bracket. My name is Bahamut, and let's go ahead and break down what's going on here as we have Wurst and Homies on the left-hand side, Three-Legged Cat on the right. Now, Meta Madness, I always go through this, and you might be sick of hearing it, but you never know. Someone might check the VOD late, or they might come into the stream and not know what it is. So let's go ahead and break down how this works as we're going to Haunted Mines for map number 1, this best of 3. So, there are 22 base global bans, meaning these cannot be picked and they don't need to be banned, like at the top of your screen. Anduin, Blaze, Brightwing, Diablo, Garrosh, Genji, Hanzo, Hogger, Joanna, Leoric, Li Ming, Lucio, Maiev, Medivh, Muradin, Rhaegar, Sergeant Hammer, Sylvanas, Tracer, Vala, Yrel, and Zeratul. So, how do heroes get added to this list of bans? The global list of bans is in place for the entire tournament. Now, for each best of, this being a best of 3, we'll have a best of 5 later on, for every hero that's picked that is added, that will be added to that banned list for just that series. So the bans that you're seeing at the top, these are only for the map. So Anubarak, if he's not banned out in the next map, he could be picked. But of course, all the other heroes I mentioned cannot be picked. So after this map, there will be a total of 32 heroes that will be unavailable. And then you will also have the 6 bans throughout the draft. But we will kick things off here on Haunted Mines with an Abathur for the side of Wurst and Homies. Sorry, we just had to get through that whole spiel. Tacos are always a good choice, but we have pork chops pulled for tonight. Ooh. For some reason, I misunderstood it for a moment and thought you had pulled pork. And I was like, ooh, pulled pork for dinner sounds amazing. Which actually, on that note, after my aunt and uncle leave, I think that's what I'll probably make for myself. Pulled pork sounds really good for, like, next week. Is this the new Friday Suffering game? No, we're taking a mental break, Kaimo. Good morning, good to see you. Varian and Cassia for the right-hand side, so lockdown... Oh, God, that's just gross. No, I was saying it earlier when Cav generously resubscribed, Kaimo chips in, that I was pouring a glass of orange juice earlier, and I was like, man, I'm feeling great this Friday. What's going on? I slept like 7-ish hours. I got up early. I made breakfast for my aunt and uncle and their kids, and like I got them out of the house. I entertained this morning. I'm feeling energetic. And I was like, I know why. I don't have to play Dark Souls 2 today. Mentals through the roof. Pulled pork tacos. Oh, there's a place out here that does really good pulled pork tacos. Mott's Canyon on Kingsbury. That's the when we go to the casinos. Rarely that's the mecca walk that you do because it's up a hill, but it's so worth it for the tacos. So we get through our ban phase here in Meta Madness, map number 1, Haunted Mines.
A limousine and a pizza.
Ah, why did it end early?
A limousine and a pizza.
There we go. Jabaka, thank you for the 3 tier 1 gifted subs. Thank you for 3 subs in this channel. Thank you very much for that generous gift. Thank you so much. Thanks for summoning Tim Curry. Alrighty, let's take a look here as it is a single target lockdown deletion composition. Varian charges in, Cassia fends in, Malfurion with the root, Ragnaros with a meatball, probably Sulfurous Smash. Yeah, we're looking at some mean beans from the side of Three-Legged Cat as Abathur, Kel'Thuzad, Mal'Ganis on the left-hand side. Gonna need a healer, gonna need some... maybe a little extra CC would be nice. Okay, the Decacane was really, really good for that extra CC. The Chen gives some great harassment as well. Love to see some Chen. No pulled pork yet. We have a roast we can do, and later on maybe next week. Ooh, nice. I mean, if you hate that game so much, just don't play it. Yeah, but here's the issue, Kaimo. I want to get to the end so I can hate it completely. I'm not one to just partially hate something. I hate something, and I gotta hate it through from beginning to end. All right, Falstead will be the last pick here. Sorry, we're a little off track this morning. I do apologize, but let's go ahead and swap over to the casting screen. I will start writing up our prediction here. Let's go ahead and find where is Haunted Mines. Which team wins Haunted Mines? Wurst And homies, or three-legged cat. All right. Start prediction. Which team wins? Go ahead and get your gambles in. You know the deal, chat.
Hey, listen.
Predictions have begun. You want to be a well-informed hater. Exactly, Gato. Thank you for understanding. You know for a fact that if I were to ever be like, yeah, I didn't really care for Sekiro, and someone's like, well, did you beat this boss? It's like, oh, I only got, like 25% of the game. Oh, well, you can't make an informed decision. We're only playing 25%. The game gets so much better once you stab Butthole Man in the face. I think this is why people like me casting. I think this is why. It's because they just wanna hear me yell about things and not actually, and just have heroes on in the background. Maybe. Oh god. Thanks for being here, thanks for hanging out, and god dang. Thanks for supporting the stream, chat. Happy 3-year partner. On the left-hand side, we have got the members of Wurst and Homies. We've got Dino on the Kiltazad, Banana on the Deckard Cain, Masquerade to play the Mal'Ganis, Dequaza to play the Chen, and Ultralisk on the Slugbug Abathur. To the right-hand side, we are looking at Three-Legged Cat. We've got, Hira. Oh, no, Hira. Hyra. Oh, God, someone told me how to say it once, and I apologize. We'll go with just Hyra for now for ease. On the Ragnaros, we've got No Game, No Life on the Varian, Zero on the Falstad, Drac on this Cassia, and Captain Rex to play the Malfurion. I do apologize, I forgot to show the level 1s. If that does sway your votes, I don't know if you'll see it in time, but either way, good luck to the predictors, and let's get into map number 1. First best of 3 of the day, a flying kick in onto Falstad, but the barrel roll out, no big deal. Ragnaros will be going into the Shifting Meteor at level 1, the meatball build, so we will be seeing those drop from the sky. Makes sense, though. There was that one rude YouTube comment, yeah. This is just chatting, it's not casting. I didn't like that you interacted with your community.
Blue team draws first.
Yeah, oh, absolutely, that's the secret. Wait, you wouldn't stab Butthole Man in the butthole. That wouldn't make sense for a FromSoft game. Come on now. Like a giant spider with 2 heads that have mandibles that make it possible to hit from the side, and you have to angle the hit ever so perfectly. No Game, No Life, chilling in the bush right now, just waiting for an angle to dive onto the enemy. But of course, this is not a real boy, so No Game, No Life is kind of just doing what? Oh no, he's looking for angles to dive onto Dino consistently. That's what it is. Fighting from Falstad. Dino's the target, hammering out, and that's a kill onto Kiltazad. 1-to-1 in kills. Dequaza just backing off right here. Abathur's got some mines across the map to be able to scout out for the allies. Ragnaros drops the meteor, backs away. We've got a camp in the bottom lane to the side of Three-Legged Cat. What's up, CP? Panda game, indeed. Indeed, there's a Dequaza on a Chen. Chilling in top lane as well. Mines will be opening up fairly soon here. Once again, No Game, No Life, just chilling in the bush, waiting for an angle to get onto Kiltazad, but Kiltazad will be picking up more stacks on that Master of the Cold Dark. 11 out of 15 for the Glacial Spike, 30 in total for the 75% spell power. Over here, Dequaza is deep onto the Oh, where are we going? We're going on an adventure. Falstad gets the kill, also getting a little extra stacking on that frequent flyer level 1, since you get the 0.5 per takedown, so that's going to be 1 stack actually from the 2 takedowns Falstad was present for, but also getting to be able to back off, get full mana. Falstad, what are you going to be taking it for? I assume it's hammer gains, but you never know for barrel roll. It's going to be hammer gains, makes sense. Barrel roll is something that you see every so often, just to be able, the updraft, to be able to get the perma shields and also the distance. Get a little bit further away from chains, Chen, Mal'Ganis, shapes from Deckard Cain, so. But we're going to be seeing the sustainability for Falstad. I like it. Pairs well into the level 1 as well. You're scaling your auto damage. That means you're scaling your healing. Oh yeah, No Game, No Life. Great player name as the Ragnaros will fall. 2-2 in our kills. The mines are open and available. Cassia getting some of these Risen Miner skulls on the lower end of the mine. And Chen, I think they're breaking off to go find where these skulls are being stolen away from. Cassia will be found, and Chen does manage to steal a few away. Has the Abathur hat, has some fantastic body blocking from Dayquaza, but now No Game, No Life is here. That's going to be a taunt from the Varian. Cassia, sleep from Malfurion, but Captain Rex is a little split. I can't believe it. Dayquaza lives for now. Captain Rex is going to be slept and does go down, and now it's going to be the turn of tables onto the Cassia. She will fall. 14 stacks for the Kel'Thuzad. On his Master of the Cold Dark, as Abathur does try and slug his way into bottom lane to clear things out against the Siege Giant. Ragnaros down here just to also push up the wave really quickly, grab that experience, push into level 7. There's a player called OnlyFlans. That's a great one. Barrel roll to escape chains. Chen's and chiseled Mal'Ganis chins, yes. Oh, yeah, if you had barrel roll, you totally live. No, I'm just sorry. That's not true. Falstad, unfortunately, would be taking a bit of a nap right there, as Varian down in the mines will continue sharking around here, looking for maybe... It looks like he's actually just looking to back off. I wasn't sure if he was looking to maybe grab more of these Risen Miner skulls. Top lane. Sleep from Masquerade, and they're out. Feel like Panda's team's going for picks. I'm waiting for the level 10s, because the level 10 is going to be huge. Dino's dead. I mean, even right now is pretty big. The single target dive is really, really, really good. Varian goes in for a taunt. You got Root from Malfurion, Cassia with the Fend, Ragnaros with the Shifting Meteor. Falstad would just sustain damage in a location. And I mean, look at that health bar of Mal'Ganis. Good night. Good night. There we go. Yeah. That was actually kind of wild how much damage went into Mal'Ganis. Of course, Decker King was throwing some potions. A little bit of survivability of Mal'Ganis, but still, really, really just... Level 10 is going to be... I think level 10 is going to be... Oh. Chen taunted? Nope, we're in and out of the mine. Sorry, I'm trying to do my best. No level 10 for Dayquaza, no... And it's not even necessary. No Shadow Fissure is what I was going to mention. 62 out of 38 for the Golems, favoring the members of Wurst and Homies, as Captain Rex is going to be slowed. Herodric Cube with the Emerald to deny 75% of the healing, and that is a kill into Malfurion. 7-4 in these kills. Will the members of Three-Legged Cat be able to utilize their heroic deletion? We'll find out. We'll find out. Bottom lane Ragnaros will be able to delay things out here for just a moment. The stronger Golem, of course, as I mentioned, over to the side of Wurst and Homies, as Falstad does go down in the top lane to Chen, but Chen manages to kill the opposing side Chen. He was probably taking too many tower shots, and the stagger damage is what usually triggers that icon, but this is the bottom lane Grave Golem taking down this fort. Level 10 just on the horizon for both these sides. Chains from Mal'Ganis. He's looking to maybe chain into another player. Does land it onto the Varian. And here's the heroic, I assume. Ooh, it's not Shadow Fissure. Not Shadow Fissure. Nice cleanse from Malfurion. The Emerald once again. There's going to be double Kel'Thuzad from the Abathur. Keep in mind, Abathur clone does have spell power increase as well, but it doesn't have the value from the Master of the Cold Dark. 30 stacks, and that will be a real Kel'Thuzad falling. Varian going down. It's a 2-for-1, favoring the side of Three-Legged Cat. Ball Lightning from Cassia. Masquerade getting low here. Gust from Falstad. Mal'Ganis goes down. Chen also fell earlier. He did respawn, and the fort in the bottom lane will fall. Woo-wee. Gotta be honest, still beneficial to the side of Wurst and Homies. And as I mentioned, single target deletion is in place. We've got the Sulfurous Smash, which is going to be the follow-up extra CC. Abathur Mule working overtime on this top lane fort. Going to be cleared out. By the way, I wanted to mention Wandering Keg for the Chen. The Frost Blast chains onto Drac, the cleanse from Captain Rex. Nothing to worry about for this Cassia. It's actually Masquerade who's got to worry. There's the deletion again. He didn't want to go to bed. Apparently he didn't. Falstead does die to the Chen. Chen once again pressuring at the Falstead. Wandering Keg splits the Cassie away. Right next to the Kil'Thuzad, and Drax like, all right, cool, yeah, no, I'll fight Kil'Thuzad. Unfortunately, not gonna be able to live Captain Rex healing a touch too late in that moment. Dino getting pinged by somebody. No game, no life. Has a taunt up in 2 seconds. Dayquaza, there's the flight in from Zero, the Gust, but the Gust is just a moment too late. Clone onto the Chen. Varian diving onto a minion. That's a Frost Blast onto the Falstead. Mostly just locks him in place. Throws out a Hammerang, couple autos into Masquerade. No game, no life. Looking to back away, but the healing will be denied from the Emerald of Decker Kane once again. God dang, is it a bloodbath here in map number 1 in this first best of 3. Chains, combo. Onto Falstead. Is it enough to get the kill? Yes, it is. Shifting Meteor will be shifted around as that level 1 was finished. Also getting the cooldown reduction, I believe, as well. So the objective phase will be up and available. The Sapphire did not... I think that was Sapphire used, actually. Alright, there's the... Oh, no! I was waiting for the Sulfurous Smash. I thought it was just to play off the taunt immediately, but not the case. Falstead will work his way down into bottom lane. Speaking of going down places, this is the mine entered in by Varian. Mal'Ganis enters in as well. There's a bit of a back and forth. Wandering Keg from the Chen will split the Varian from his team. He will protect with the shield wall. Sulfurous Smash onto Kil'Thuzad. That's the stay well and listen from Decker Kane. Dino living with just the moment. That's a nice, huge cleanse from Malfurion. Some heroics to be utilized between both teams, but no kill to be achieved on either side as Decker Kane gets another good slow, and that'll be Ragnaros just caught in a root for a moment. Abathur, Ultralist still doing great on this slug, being able to mule up the lanes and also keep pushing up bottom, causing Falstad to go back and have to go clear things. I don't know, Chess, that verbiage makes me a little nervous. Saying that on stream, I don't know. In my head, it kind of sounds like something else. Massive stay on. Listen, it does indeed. How you doing today, Chess? Good to see you, my friend. When I glanced at it, I was like, what? Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Clone onto Mal'Ganis. Ultimate Evolution, we'll see the spread from Captain Rex. Oh, that verbiage is horrible right there. We'll be seeing Captain Rex split from the team. Falstead flying inside the mines. Don't hit your head right there. Stay well and listen for the Decker Kane, but it's not going to work out. And Banana Dino do go down. Masquerade on the Ragnaros and also Chen as well. The Tranquility won't be enough to be able to save this Ragnaros, but it is a 2-for-1 favoring the side of Three-Legged Cat, and they're going to go for the big bad boss, look for a few more of these Risen Minor Skulls. Mal'Ganis might try and steal away a few just to be able to get more, or maybe even an equal Golem. And Chen actually going to get a few over here, so it is going to be a Golem, should be a Golem more powerful to the side of Wurst and Homies, but not by much. A few skulls here and there. No, about 3. Or excuse me, not 3. Hi, Math? Where are you? Where are you, Math? Don't ask how I thought 3. Just understand that I did. There's a bingo square. I see. Sulfurous Smash does come through. Gus from the Falstead pushing back Masquerade. Chen kicking out onto no game, no life, and the Chen, or the camp will be stolen away. Maybe I'm not as awake as I thought I was. Can you clone Cho? Yeah. If you haven't seen this map in a long time, it is one of the starting maps in this tournament. Yeah, you absolutely can. I think, Allura, Justing, and I tried to do a video to showcase cloning Cho'Gall because there's actually a really, there's a level 16 and a level 20 Abathur talent that's extremely good for cloning Cho'Gall. because it gives value to the original target and stuff like that. So we tried to make a video of it. The issue was we kept winning too fast and we couldn't actually utilize the 20 because we kept winning by like level 13, 16 or something like that. It's actually really strong with Evolutionary Link at 20. See, there it is, chess. Exactly. Yeah, we were trying to do a video on it, but we kept winning too fast. Talons pulled down. We have the talent tier advantage to the side of Wurst and homies as a Frost Blast will connect onto, I think, the Cassia right there. Mal'Ganis blind as a bat will find some great CC onto the Cassia, but Sulfurous Smash, I don't believe, connecting right there. Carrion Swarm will be coming through, getting a little bit of healing. Malfurion does go down. The camp in the top lane to be cleared away, and it's a slow bleed here for the side of Three-Legged Cat as Wurst and homies continually just siege in, but it's not insane pressure. It's a little bit of siege here. They back off. This might be the difference, though. With the kill into Malfurion, 22 seconds on that death timer, this might be the green light to maybe end map number 1. If Ragnaros goes, yeah, they should be able to take down Fort and go core. Ultralisk will lose their clone target. Protection from Varian, combo. Yeah, nice Decker Kane Emerald once again. Falls down the bottom left, will be sleeping. Masquerade blind as a bat. Chen with the Wandering Keg zones back the enemies. It might not actually be the end. They might just back off and go for objective. Gus from Falstad repositioning. Cassia, Ball Lightning will play some volleyball with Declaza, but not enough to kill the Chen. In all fairness, all the 16s are good for Cho'Gall. Well, actually, based on the website, this one talent has the lower pick rate, so it's obviously the worst. Volatile Mutation, I do believe that is the one, yes. Volatile Mutation at 16 and Evolutionary Link at 20, I think, yes. Nice double root from the Kil'Thuzad. Sorry, I was a little zoomed out right there. This is a fantastic stay a while and listen zoning back the Falstad and the Varian as Kil'Thuzad gets a combo onto Falstad. Almost gets the last auto as well. 165 HP as Masquerade once again is blind as a bat, trying to take down Captain Rex. Manages to set up the kill for Chen into the Ragnaros. That is Captain Rex falling. We have Chen with enough to share on the bottom lane. They do not need this fort, but I guess why not grief a little bit? Why try and end when you can take down more structures? No, it does have a bottom wave. There is value to it, but still. I think they could have ended faster. You gotta go for these map records here, chat. Okay. Why attack the core with Abathur Hat when you can get a kill on Falstad? Why attack the core when you could kill Ragnaros again? Why attack the core when you could barrel him to death? Decker Kane, Banana, the only one trying to deal core damage for the team. Map number 1 goes over to the side of Wurst and homies. GG, well played. You gotta max that age. Yeah, you gotta get max XP in a custom game. Absolutely. You nailed it there at Lazy Hydra. To be fair, I'm almost out of tea already. Welcome back into Meta Madness. We're going to Battlefield of Eternity, sir. I just read what Chess said, and I hate you all. I hate you all so much. White balance must have changed since the last time I saw you wearing the Twitch shirt. Looks more purple than used to. Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? Yeah, you do. Your friend of yours, friend of mine, partner anniversary is tomorrow. Emailed Twitch support to get a notice thinking it was a prank. Yeah. Well, either way, we'll be doing a partner celebration on Tuesday of next week. I'll do a little bit of Storm League, and then we'll do some viewer games and HOTS, and then we'll do some Jackbox stuff. We'll have a nice little viewer day on Tuesday next week, and we'll celebrate partner then. Did you know that Baja's shirt is purple? It is. It is. Congrats, Baja. Thank you. I appreciate that. And to be honest, in all honesty, it might be the fact that I'm wearing a black sweater on top of it, so that might actually throw off. That might be changing the white balance, because I don't mess with the white balance on the Elgato cameras. The only white balance I mess with is actually none. The only camera I really mess with nowadays is the nature camera. Did you know that the purple shirt is about Twitch? And if you have Amazon Prime, you've got Prime Gaming. And if you've got Prime Gaming, you can use that here at twitch.tv/Bahamut Gaming. Get yourself some amazing emotes, ad-free viewing, and you support Bandit. Did you know that if you use your Prime Gaming, Randy Orton will RKO Jeff Bezos off the roof of his mansion into a kiddie pool in the hopes that Jeff Bezos slightly lives? Anyway, harass a billionaire today, or mutilate them. I don't know. Don't actually do that. Don't actually do that. Uther Zagara banned away. We've got a Nubrag and a Chromie ban here on Battlefield of Eternity. First pick, Junkrat to the side of Wurst and Homies, as Three-Legged Cat will be kicking things off with what? Might be due to the nature of that's true. That's a good point too. Yeah, there's more blue in the sky, so that might also balance out the actual purple of my shirt. Stukov Rexar. Okay. Solid start. Doesn't really show which direction you want to go with your draft. Just kind of well-rounded healer, well-rounded solo laner. I like it. Throw a billionaire off a roof today. But make sure they donate all their money to, like, me. I'll dole it out, I swear. I'll dole it out to everyone else. Baja, describing Dark Souls 2 without talking about Dark Souls 2. That's literally been the stream so far today, is just me making fun of Dark Souls 2 and talking about how much I hate it. Artanis and Ana, okay. Why not just go, I know it's Bananas Ana, but like, why not just go Lieutenant Morales and give a stim to Artanis and just blades go burr? It won't be amateur opponent. It'll be easy opponent. ETC will be banned away for the side of Three-Legged Cat. What are we gonna be rounding out our ban phase with here? Looking at tanks that are available: Arthas, Cho, Mei, Stitches, Tyrael. There are we could see a Stitches ban maybe if they don't want to deal with any sort of hook shenanigans into the backline. It's not a casting stream, it's a Dark Souls 2 roasting stream. Well, that's why I want to finish Dark Souls 2, so I can properly sit here and say how much I hate every single boss in detail. Or I can sit there and complain about it. Stukov Rexar. Oh, what else do you want to round out your draft with? You are going to need a tank. Arthas actually wouldn't be awful because you could follow up the charge of Misha with a Howling Blast and a Stukov lurking arm, but it's going to be an Illidan. Are we going tankless? Are we going tankless? What are we going to do here, Wurst and Homies? Are you going to go for a true tank, or are you going to be looking... Nah, Stitches. I mean, it's Junkrat, Stitches, Artanis. Yeah, I mean, it's Wurst and Homies of such a good draft here. I really don't know how you'd counteract a lot of this. There's no Medivh available. Chromie was already banned away, so there's no time stop stuff. A Nubrak is unavailable, so you can't cocoon the Stitches. Maiev is banned away in the tournament, so you can't containment disc. Kerosene. I actually like the Kerosene here. More damage, some dive, cleansing dashes will be good. I think this is actually a good answer from the side of Three-Legged Cat. We might be able to take us. They might be able to take us into a map number 3. I am going to go ahead and swap into the casting screen. I will get our predictions started up. Extensive knowledge is not required in order to complain about something. This is the internet, after all. Yeah, but see, that's the issue. That's the issue. I know it's the internet. I like to cover my bases. How you doing today, Zig? Good to see. Oh, by the way, chat. By the way, as you all know,
Hey, listen.
prediction has begun. Loading into map number 2 in our first best of 3 of the day, we are going to Battlefield of Eternity. Thank you, Ash Mantle. Thank you kindly. Damn, this Dredge gameplay reminds me of Hots. Damn, don't you know it? Don't you know it? On the left-hand side, we have got the members of Wurst and Homies. We're going to be seeing Dino on the Artanis. We will be having Dequaz on the Illidan, Masquerade playing the Stitches, Banana on the Ana, and we will have an AFK Ultralisk on the Junkrat. To the right-hand side of our map, we've got Three-Legged Cat. We got Hyrith on the Rexar, Misha to play Misha, Tyrael to be played by No Game No Life, Drac on the Thrall, Captain Rex on the Stukov, and Karazim to be played by Zero. There's your level 1s. Prediction is still going. Reactive Parry. Reactive Parry for the Artanis on Battlefield. Flare for the Rexar on Battlefield. Make bigger bases like MLB. Wait, what? The delay works out so that the prediction appears right as the draft ends. It's that it's that quality Bahamut production. I actually try and time things out so it does work that way, so y'all can kind of get optimized. So you can see the full draft and everything. Nice hook from Masquerade onto No Game No Life. Tyrael is going to be displaced by the concussion mine of Junkrat. There was a biotic grenade also from the Ana to be able to just to remove some healing. Flare from the Rexar. Now, fun fact about Flare, it has a 100% uptime. Did you know that? It has an active cooldown, so the moment you throw Flare, it's active for 20 seconds, but then the cooldown starts 20 seconds. So quite literally, when Flare goes down, you throw another Flare. Boom, done. I guess it's not 100% uptime, but you know what I mean. It's constant uptime. There's no. Ooh, good swap onto Zero. Sleep Dart to come out from Banana. What is this? Tyrael jumps in as well. Masquerade alone down here. Does manage to get the camp. I'm actually really surprised by that. I'm kind of blown away that Masquerade did get the camp there. Swap from Artanis does not connect onto Zero, who's just trying to dash away. Actually, just trying to run away. Tyrael able to get away into this, into the forefront gate, but Captain Rex gets hooked, and that is, I'm sorry, Zero, a little aggressive right there, a little scary as well. Cool little talent. We don't see it very often. Illidan scouted out. We have the Misha coming around the corner. Quasi gonna get charged on. Some autos here and there. Stitch is making a rotation. Will be seen in the wave. Yes, he is. And Rexar immediately says, I gotta get out of here. Misha gonna kind of waddle her way back behind the gate. And no hook to try and pull her out. Flare again. Scouting into the lane as Ana's Sleep Dart does not connect onto No Game No Life. Masquerade with a little bite onto... I was gonna say bite onto Zero, but it doesn't actually. It just gets the health of Masquerade back up. Does have the Patrick Creation level 1 as well. Auto attack Tenderizer. Basic attacks against enemy heroes slow. Or excuse me, basic attacks against heroes slow. 20% 1.5 seconds restore. 1.75% of Stitch's maximum health. Illidan with the Hunter's Onslaught. Shield battery for the Artanis. Biotic armor for that Stukov. We will be also seeing the Frostwolf pack on Thrall. Block totem, pretty standard, pretty standard. Nothing crazy out of the ordinary. Debilitating dart. God, that one's always hard to say. Captain Rex in the bush over here on the right as No Game No Life steps in to Ultralisk. Got Junkrat poking out here and there. Zero jumping in as well. Flare goes out. Dayquaza dropping to 50% as this is Illidan being slowed, trying to back away. The Immortal phase will be at the halfway point, favoring the side. Oh, excuse me. Favoring the side of Wurst and Homies. I thought the fight was going to be ending right there since No Game No Life was like 50% on HP and no mana available. Misha going to get hooked and hit with a sleep dart. She'll go ahead and charge through, but that will be Misha going down. We'll have a chase continuing in favor for the side of Three-Legged Cat. No Game No Life just hearthing in the middle of a fight. Not in the middle, but just hearthing. No interrupt at all, which is kind of surprising. Thrall does go down, losing any if all if any stacks on that Frostwolf pack level 4. And it's looking like a fully shielded Immortal will go over to the side of Wurst and Homies. This is going to be a big bad Belith in bottom lane. Top lane's got some damage. Bottom lane, no, it's going to be top lane. Top lane's the more well-defended lane. It's not 100% Rexar. You're ruining it. Soiled it. I'm out of tea. God dang it. I keep grabbing the mug, but it's empty. Globes and level 7 to the side of Wurst and Homies. Let's go ahead and take a look. I actually said Belith, but it's Alarians. A little immortal blindness right there. I was misremembering which one it is. As 1,092 damage into structures from Alarian into the top lane as Tyrael was just soaking up a bit of the wave, trying to get to that level 7. Misha Rexar in the bottom as well. Swap from the Artanis on to Zero, who gets the dash over to the block totem, and Dino will be punished for such an aggressive play. Dayquaza dives in deep. That's a very low Illidan, and you do not want to lose 2 members when you have such a powerful or such a well-shielded Immortal early on. Bit too aggressive on that swap, and that's going to give some great experience over to the side of Three-Legged Cat. Misha and Rexar rotate up. Banana split from the team, and Junkrat trying to dash, trying to get away. Dashes from Karazim. Does he have a dash? Is he going to go for it? 2 seconds on a dash. Oh, wait, swap. Nah, Zero's going to be able to jump to the Misha right there. And actually, still, we have chase still happening down in the Immortal Arena. Misha charge does get a stun onto the Artanis, but it's not enough to close the distance. Dayquaza, block totem comes down as well. Excuse me, Zero's block totem comes down as well. Dayquaza not able to find the last little bit of the kill, and oh my god, the tower is enough to dissuade the Illidan from chasing. He actually turns around, maybe looking for the fight over here. That's a great hook, friendly hook onto Dino, 50% on the cooldown as well, so it's 8 seconds instead of 16 for the Stitches when they do land that friendly hook. So a hook will be available onto the Thrall. That's Frostwolf pack denied once again. I think Karazim went full Q build. That's not true. How are you gonna hit Q and summon Earth Ally? Come on. It's like you guys don't even play Heroes of the Storm. Yeah, I would, honest to God, when I saw the Karazim, I thought it was basically, we're gonna start getting into the Radiant Dashes. Radiant Dashes should be super useful for us. Sorry, this, I had my phone vibrated, but it's apparently a Discord thing. Which is weird, because Discord's open on the other monitor. Tyrael rotating into this fight. No Eldruin's Might activation. Sorry, wrong button right there. Whoa, Karazim, sorry. I was pushing a button, and I completely missed what happened to Karazim, but they will go down. We'll cycle through the other numbers, because 10s are just about to be here. No Game No Life getting a globe for the allies. And trying to back away. Biotic Grenade comes out. Ultralisk is the target. No Game No Life going in deep to try and get this kill onto the Junkrat, but it's not going to work out, and No Game No Life will fall. Dino, who's the target? Who's the target? It's Banana. Does get a little bit of cooldown onto the death timer. Didn't see exactly how much. But our 10s are here. Suppression Pulse. We have the Metamorphosis for the Illidan. 7-sided strike for Karazim, as you're going to see that utilized immediately on Dayquaza. Ana with the Eye of Horus, sniping from middle of the map, helping the Illidan out right there. Riptire from the Junkrat. Sundering Thrall, so if we get into 20 talent to your late game, we could see Thrall going into the Blink Sunder, or Blink at level 20 for some flank Sunderings. Flailing Swipes. We have the 7-sider we saw already. Boars for the Rexar, and of course, the Tyrael will be going into the I keep wanting to say it's sanctification. There we go. I keep wanting to say holy word salvation is what I want to keep saying. Sundering from the Thrall, Boar's unleashed from the Rexar. Junkrat's the target, but Banana's got some great healing for Ultralisk. The Gorge does happen from Stitches. That'll expire. Not able to set up any sort of kill. Thrall poking out here and there. 5 stacks on the Frostwolf pack, level 4 for the Thrall. As we are about 50% into the Immortal phase, Thrall immediately moves in to try and get some damage and gets bopped back by Alarian right there. Blade dashes, Riptire from the Junkrat in a safe position. Zero's gonna pop the 7-sided onto Masquerade, who takes a bit of damage. Flare from the Rexar providing a little extra battleground vision. Illidan on the north side of this fight, able to back away. Tyrael jumping out with the Eldruin's Might as the Immortals are in defensive positions. Chattering Teeth, that's a great sleep and everything onto Zero, but they get an immediate dash over to this Tyrael. Now Zero looking for the block totem, looking to get out of here. Eye of Horus from the Ana. Does not get a snipe, but the Misha goes down on the left-hand side of this fight. That's a hook onto this Thrall. Sanctification from the Tyrael. Feel like it just came off a cooldown. Though Zero is so low, that's a Gorge. Gorge onto the Kharazim. 9 seconds on a 7-sided strike. Artanis does go down. Zero can't get away from the damage fast enough. Dayquaza diving on in, trying to burn down this. No, it's actually Ultralisk poking at the Immortal. Dayquaza gets chain CC'd. The Immortal helping out. Masquerade trying to back away. Concussion Mine splits Misha. Does she have a charge? No. Oh, she does actually, but to get out. And with that, no game, no life. Hearth's on the south side or the bottom of our screen. We do have a flare in the middle of the map. Some shielding will be taken down, but the Immortal, once again, will go over to the side of Wurst and Homies. We've got a ban. We have Ultralisk lagging. The readies are out immediately, so we'll get back into the game. Sorry about that, everybody. I didn't know how long the pause would be, and you know how we always make sure that we have competitive integrity on this channel. So we make sure we pull out of the map really quickly just to make sure if anyone were to look at the stream, they wouldn't be able to kind of see positioning ahead of time. I don't think anyone would cheat, but of course, you know, just these are safety things. 6-6 in kills, 12-12 in levels, as there's a camp for bottom lane. Dino going to push that up with the wave for the fort down there. We're looking at a double fort phase, potentially, for the side of Wurst and Homies, as the Boars are unleashed from Rexar. Zones back the enemy a little bit here. All heroics are available except for Boars and Sanctification. 12 seconds on that Sanctification. Gorge, Misha does get the charge that slows things down. Riptire, 7-sided strike to avoid the Riptire damage. And a dash over to the Thrall. No game, no life. Will be able to get into the mix of all of this. Another hook onto Zero, who's just getting bullied. Sanctification utilized immediately. We have the Metamorphosis from the Illidan. Suppression Pulse on this entire team from the Artanis. And Thrall will finish out his level 4. Ana looking for the snipes onto Zero, maybe. Not able to get them. No game, no life. Getting some great auto attack damage into Dayquaza, but Dayquaza's healing through so much of this. Zero dashes away at the right moment, but still goes down to Junkrat. Illidan to be taken out. The Immortal phase will be cleared from the structures. Artanis pushing onto a keep during all of this. Artanis during all of this was pushing bottom wave. I think you're okay with that, Illidan. Oh, this is even better if you get a Thrall right here. Bottom lane keep goes down. Dino battling into no game, no life. Top lane keep being pushed into as well from Wurst and Homies. Hook, Gorge. Misha is going to respawn right next to him. Dino did rotate up into the top. Rexar so low. Another suppression pulse from the Artanis. That blind works out so very good, and Junkrat will go down. No game, no life. Trying to pull this Chattering Teeth away, but needs to join into the allies around. Get some shielding to them. Riptire to the face of Captain Rex, who does go down. Another 7-sided, but an auto attack from Masquerade finds that kill as well. Banana with the Eye of Horus, getting some heals out to the allies. The top lane keep will fall. The hook goes wide of no game, no life. Bottom lane has catapults arriving towards core, and we are looking at a 13-minute battlefield map. I don't see a world where they don't just try and end right here. No game, no life will be swapped into the enemy, and that's a kill onto Tyrael. 31 seconds on their death timer. 30, 29, 28, 24. Got a few seconds off that, and no, they're not going to end. Instead of ending, Dayquaza and friends will back away, grab a camp, because there are camps to grab. Look, see, there's a camp in top, and there's a camp in bottom. How long until this camp? Oh, 1 minute, 23 seconds. Better not end. Poor Bear is going to get beaten up once again, and there's a Kharazim just floating below all this. Gorge. There's no allies around, but a gorge onto the onto the Stukov there. Sanctification forced out from material. That's going to be seven-sided strike as well from Karazim. Flailing swipes from Stukov do displace everything as Dayquaza moves into the minion wave to try and get some extra proc onto his shield battery overcharge, and he's getting a lot of proc onto it, but still it doesn't work out. We have no game, no life on the left-hand side. Gonna go down to a Riptire. Not sure if it was necessary, but it proves the point, I guess. What point? Not sure what it is. Illidan gonna go casually 1v3. Casual 1v, I guess it's 1v like 2.5, but however you want to split it. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a
Team kill.
Catapults on core, Illidan on core, and this is going to be a 14 or so minute Battlefield of Eternity map. GG, well played. This will be Wurst and Homies moving on into the best of 5 later on today. Why auto attack the core when you can run around it? Alright. I need my other cup of tea. Enjoy the stats while I'm gone.